Clifford.
I've just been like watching your channel like the last week and shit, but dude, I just want to say you're doing great shit, great stuff as well. I'm trying to stop cutting.
Yeah, this guy right here, he is Raymond Kahuma, the best and fastest growing YouTuber in Africa. He made Africa's first ever YouTube rewind.
2020, what a year this has been. Let me take you back a bit.
Airbus 38. And then later on, he sent food in space, making him the first ever African to do that. And then later on, he would set his first ever world record of building the world's biggest Rolex.
We are thrilled to inform you that your application for the largest Ugandan Rolex has been successful.
Making him the only African YouTuber that I know that holds a world record for anything. But why did he call me? Because like the only impressive thing I've ever done on this channel is flipping a switch. Ooh, it's dark in here now. Look at that. Oh, we got light again. To understand that, we need to go back in time a little bit.
To me, if I get to receive even just one comment, it means a lot to me. I got a comment saying I should watch a tutorial. Since you're one of those girls that really majorly support me, I thought you could be that lucky subscriber to go out on a date with me this Sunday.
My goodness. Okay, cool. I wanted to travel on Sunday, but then if you're sure that we're going out on Sunday, then I would have to travel on Monday. So yeah, bring it on.
So you're literally... Let me be honest. The YouTube world has been an amazing world for me. The fact that you could literally sit down, make video, thinking you're not even going to reach as far as the point where people come to you in person and say, oh my fucking god, it's this guy that makes videos, oh my god, bro, I'm your biggest fan. Bro, never did I ever think that this was ever going to happen in my life. The journey of YouTube that has happened to me has been one of the greatest stories I think any other African YouTuber could actually experience. The fact that I moved from making videos in the kitchen all the way to making big collabos with Matthew Beam, Frenchy Fries, Tyler Blanchard, ZHC, bro. I don't even know how to express the amount of glad, happiness, emotions that I've had every single time I think about it. I was this kid that was living in poverty. My mom and dad never really worked for the government or worked for anything. They've all been in business, and most of these business have just like been dropping and failing. And that was like a long time ago, where I would only eat once a day, every day for like 9 years. And up to this day, it's funny but it's crazy. My parents have never even used a smartphone before, and it's something that really hurts me. My dad separated with mom sometime back in 2010, and ever since I've never really seen him before. And I don't know, bro, I just feel like I've lost the touch and love for literally everything sort of like around me. And every time I come on YouTube, it sort of like makes me better. Like life has literally changed for me. I now live with people that are literally working. Now I have this camera, I have the laptop, and I have Wi-Fi. I have all these things that I need to do this, you know. And now that I'm doing this, I just want to focus and let you guys know that it really means the world to me. Because at the end of the day, I have nothing, and the only thing that I really do have is you guys. And I just can't be more than grateful, because the hardest thing you could do now is literally do something, and then that would literally get people's like attention, just like sort of like watch you for what you do, which is crazy. Never did I ever think this was going to be possible, because I'm sorry. For the past few months, I've been trying to brainstorm the type of content that I want to do. Basically, the fact that I was really making videos with these big YouTubers and just making a name for myself, I ended up starting to do videos that they do. Videos that everybody else that is big is doing. Of course, that's the winning process, but the more I continue to do this, the more I become a shadow. So even at the time when I had thoughts like this, while I was just trying to, I make a video, I think about it, I don't upload it. It was in these weeks that I got a call from one of the biggest, one of the fastest growing, and by far the best content creator in Africa, Raymond Kahuma. And the things that he told me,
I've just been like watching your channel like the last week and shit, but dude, I just want to say you're doing great shit, great stuff as well. I'm trying to stop cussing. I think the biggest YouTubers like went through the same struggle that we're going through, because also like when they were starting, like YouTube wasn't a thing. Also that side, like their parents didn't believe in them, like their friends were like, what the fuck? Like no one really understood, which is what I feel like we're going through here, to be honest. Because like also for me, like I'll have such a hard time getting people for the videos, like because people have work and stuff, people have school, etc. I specifically wanted to call in regards to like your channel and like I was looking at a lot of your videos and I thought that I might have a little insight that might be helpful. Obviously, I don't want to come off like I'm like trying to give off advice. I don't like giving advice.
It's always a learning process. There's always a few errors here and there, and sometimes I don't even see. Like I'm friends with a couple of YouTubers that tend to tell me a few things. I'm more than open. Like I would love to hear it, to be honest.
Dude, which is crazy how you met all these YouTubers, man, in a short time. So in regards to how I see like the videos that you're doing, I think that on editing you get like a 10 out of 10. I think that your editing is spot on, bro, and no one comes close. So in that regard, I think that you're doing an amazing job and I think you shouldn't change anything. I think the Photoshop work is crazy. Like your thumbnails are on par with like the Arax and the guys that have like thumbnail designers, like specific like photo manipulators and stuff. But if it's one thing I'll say that might need a little work is, and the reason I'm really calling is, I think that your channel has blowout potential, but you already know that. Like basically internationally in Africa, But I think that I've noticed in Africa, your initial fan base has to come from people around you. So basically like your friends and family and then friends of friends and then they spread to their friends and then those friends spread to their friends and then that's how you kind of like get that initial boost to where every video you have, you know you're going to get as like guaranteed like these views. So you kind of have to like suit your content to that because those people already kind of know you. You just kind of have to make content that they'd like to see a lot. Now, like I'm thinking your country doesn't really watch YouTube too much, but you can bring them to YouTube. You can be the guy that makes them watch YouTube. You just have to make content that they like watching. Now, I realized when I started YouTube, like I used to make my edits like faster and shit because I was trying to match the energy of like the Arax and like the Logan Pauls, blah, blah, blah. I wanted to match the energy for retention, watch time, blah, 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 all that shit. The hooks, But I realized that my audience just wasn't fucking with that like type of content. They weren't fucking with fast-paced content. When I would walk around town and stuff, the common thing that I'd get is, dude, your videos are so fast but they're so short. And I didn't quite get what people meant by that because the Arax are posting short videos, Logan Pauls and all these guys are posting short videos. And I realized that when people here in Africa say that the video is short, I think they mean that it's too fast. You're telling the story too fast. Like I realized that I need to stop making these videos too fast cut to retain their attention. Like people here just prefer a bit slower pace for their videos. Not slow to lose like their attention, but slow enough for them to understand because a lot of the people here are like old. The people that watch the internet here are like older. Basically, I was trying to tell you that you might want to give it some thought to slow down. I swear to God, it sounds like a bad idea since you and I are YouTubers. It's almost kind of the opposite to what everyone's doing, but our audience here is just different and I've just had to accept that. It took so much change what I know of editing and storytelling and like, but dude, ever since I started slowing down my content, people just started liking it more here. And so it grew the fan base here to where like, now I feel like I'm getting a lot of like international support and stuff from the audience here. So they push it to other people and then YouTube sees it like this guy is getting so much watch time, blah, blah, blah. Then it pushes. Like your videos are super well done. They're super well done. They like the pacing matches the best of the best and the edits and all this shit. Like the edits are on par with Mr. Beast, all these guys. But it's a bit fast for people here. And you need people here to kind of fuck with it fast.
The whole is basically why the video that I was working on now actually took time. Because I was trying to basically put it like on the center. Like of course I do a little bit of fast pace, I slow it down a little bit where it's needed. Fast pace at some point where it's needed again. You know,
nice.
Just that. But it's like I think I've gotten that from several people. The same statement you're saying. You know this YouTuber Frenchy Fries?
Oh yeah. I think were you the one that put me on them? I think it's you, yeah. You were talking on the phone and then you told me Frenchy Fries and then I went and Googled them.
Probably. Was like,
who's there? Give me one sec. Who's there?
At this moment, I was about to talk about a YouTuber named Frenchy Fries. He's basically one of my friends and who literally helps me inside out when I'm making a video. But that part was scrapped out because we got disturbed. Either way, this means we're at the end of the video.
Watch me feel like KJ, how they watch me won't love stop me. And I put that on this Irene, I got my Irene.